What's up, yo? I believe we're about to have somebody come in, so let me change a couple of screens. See what's going on. I'll leave the chat up for a minute. There we go.
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Right there. How much are they?
The plain brass are $275 each. We have a few colors left there with the round heads. They're $375 each.
That's cool. I guess let me get 2 regular.
Okay. I'm kind of limited there on the selection.
Yeah,
they're in North Carolina, so they got hit pretty hard with the ice and stuff.
I got you. And it's got to be this one, right?
Yeah, so that's...
I just wanted something unique. It's just... Yeah, she wants tennis. Give me one of those.
There we go. Yeah, we didn't get the tennis.
Well.
We put an order in to get tennis tees. Okay. You want 2 regular as well?
Yeah. Tennis nets? It had a tennis ball on it. No, he only had one left. Oh yeah, it's like
Alright, that's gonna do it.
that's it, man. That was quick.
Alright, the $9.99. Tap it there. Yeah, they took it. I don't even have any of those tags right now. I forgot to order it on my last order. Like I clicked it, like that morning, it was a day late putting the order in, and I was like, oh, I gotta get that order in. And I was like, actually, I have 2 left right here, 2 black ones. And I was like, crap, I gotta add a box of those to that order. Even more, make it even more money. And then I got distracted, never added it to the order, and then came along and realized it was getting late. And I was like, I gotta get the order in today. Click send, never added the box. So now it's on yet another order from somebody that I found was actually cheaper. So that works out. That works out. An IML. I don't know if any of you guys are listening, but like, y'all are pulling a banner 2025 right now, because when I click, just you with their website, they've got so many locations, and you can actually pick and choose locations, but it combined them all. And when I looked at the order, they were all coming from one location. So I get 1 shim, which is a 56-cent shim that comes with boxes of 50 of Everest keys. But we don't have a lot of Everest here. If I would have a box of 50, that would be a huge money sink for it to sit here for so long. In fact, I've still got 15 to 20 of each, and I hadn't ordered them in a while. We just don't see them around here that much. I've only got literally 2 customers, 3 customers with it. So it's just not a common thing. SE lock and key. Depending on what kind of deadbolt, what's the problem? we can rekey it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. And Fondren across from Walker's Drive-In, it's $10 per side to rekey it. So if it's a double-sided deadbolt with the key on the inside and outside, that would count as 2. If it's a similar brand, is it a quickset style key? Yes, sir. Oh, it's okay, yeah, so we can still do it for you. Okay. No. Let me go get something. Just wait right here. Hold on, let's get a symbol. Lock force a symbol! That's so lame compared to the other one. Let me go get my. You know, I got this thing sitting here, but I can't remember how to use it right now. It's just easier. God, I'll be right back. Guard the damn shop. Oh, hey. What's up, everybody? Holy shit. I don't have a camera over the workbench, though. Our workbench cam is serving this dude right here. Wait, what do you mean low battery? Why aren't you charging? Why you got a low battery? Don't be messing some stuff up now. The GoPro camera? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Okay. Takes it a second. it's going to actually work. Well then, we were doing good, huh? That one's always been kind of shaky. Or, well, we're still unsure about that one. Okay, I see why. I see why. What are we looking for? Oops. All right, so the problem with that guy is there it is. There it is. Oh, okay. Why isn't it doing its thing then? Boop, and then boop. There it is. It just takes it a minute. So now I can boost it back to super view. We can actually change when it's working. The only problem is we probably had every other camera go down. That's narrow. That's wide. Yes, the ambulance did hit the car. And then super view. But the only thing about this is that camera is a 9, GoPro 9. Screen went out. No fix for it. Every other camera seems to be working. This one, we've gotten back to the static view with the exception of the GoPro being in there, which could be face down a little bit more. But anyway, I think the problem is this guy, so I had to do some rewiring this morning. It wasn't fun, but I did it for the Saturday morning live. What's going on, everybody? We have scrap today. We're gonna try to get back there to scrap today because I've got scrap I've got to do, and I've been looking at it all week. Just really hadn't had time between coming in and out, dealing with stuff when I'm here. What is this? No, we've got a full day Monday, looks like. Oh, damn. And a realtor just called saying they were going to refer me to call to do their house. Oh, my God. No, I did that Friday. I got a lot of catch-up stuff done Friday, so yeah, I really hadn't had time to do scrap, but I looked at it as I'm bringing more and more crap in, and I'm like, shit, we've got to do scrap. And what not a better time to do scrap than with you guys on Saturday morning live and gals, right? The other ones were down too. I don't want to talk about it right now. Oh, J-Butt. J-Butt. Wake up, J-Butt. Yeah, thank you for that notification, though. I'll go ahead and fix that now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever, J-Bot. Bottom right cam was frozen. Bottom right cam was the freaking work cam. That one has been I'm having more trouble with that one than anything. Disconnect this, the other ones are going to go down. Now I'm scared to go back to the split screen. Let's do it, though. Hey, 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 hey. Let me actually zoom in a little bit on that. We are going to deal with that. Shut up, Wes. I knew the top right would freeze because that's what happened earlier. All right, let me see if it froze or just totally disconnected. Totally disconnected. Those two, for some reason. Okay, let me try something else here. Let me trace this wire. What I've traced the reasoning to is that sucker. So I've rewired most stuff to the stable one, and I got to get a replacement one of those. Obviously, and both cams came up. Well, we don't know if that cam's up, but it may just be a bit too much. I don't know. Too many iPhones going on. Let's walk around the corner and see if the work camera's still live. I realized I didn't have a mic over there. I don't think. Oh yeah, it is a third fret. What in the heck? Look at that vehicle. That is super weird. It's very slow for it to be all USB-C. You know, I think it's actually the GoPro's freezing up. You know what though? We can fix that if it's the actual GoPro doing that. Did y'all see that? So was that one working? After this, we're gonna have to go back. I don't know. Let's getting a little irritating. Me chasing down camera problems. Feels there should be more Harbor Freight than Home Depot. Uh, yeah, I never go for those. Never go for the free bucket days. It's always on a Sunday. Shit, I forgot to turn it on. It's not even. It's not even picking that one up. Well, it did last week. heck's going on with my GoPros all of a sudden? Blank screen.
Good morning to you, sir. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, I just got to talk to you on the phone about a lock.
Okay.
Praying you can help me out.
What you got?
I had to take them apart, but after you need me to put them back together, I can. What I'm trying to do, I misplaced the key to that lock.
Okay.
But I do have the key to my front door.
Okay.
And I thought the front door and that door was locked, just one of the same, but evidently they're not. I mean, yes,
So you want it to work on your front door key?
Well, I want you to make this front door key open that lock.
Okay.
Yes.
I can take it off for you. Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it on there since it's so tight.
Maybe about 3 or 4 minutes. But like the way you sound already. You know, those new doors have those adjusters on them, so you can go from a 3/8 inch to whatever the other distance is. And it's because that steel door is already sized for that lock. To get the one with the adjuster on it is too large, so I would have to file that door a lot more to get it in there.
Yeah, it's a very common problem. You can actually use the old latch if it's okay.
I tried it. It wouldn't work. Too much of a gap between the front and the back of the lock. So I had I mean, you could look through.
The hole was smaller and the lock was.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So I figured I'd just bring this one and see if I can get it redone.
Not a problem.
I put that graphite on there because I was trying to lubricate it up to see if that was the problem. And I said, no, this must not be the same key.
Not the same key.
That Garmin is not nice to your establishment either.
Garmin?
Yeah, yeah. Navigation system.
Yeah.
One say turn right, the other say turn left. One say go up, the other say come down.
I've never used that system, and I've heard a few people say the navigation is messed up.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, because this is a very populated area, and Google has everything correct.
Yeah.
Apple has everything correct.
I think finally caught on where it was trying to go. It was easy, but
Yeah.
It was.
We do have a lot of truckers that come this way because they, I guess, are following a Garmin type thing.
Yeah.
And turning to go to the industrial park back there. They've tried the warehouse themselves have tried getting them to change it because they don't need trucks going down this residential street, but
Yeah.
never fails.
Yeah, I was over there going down Mitchell Street, I think it's the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was closed off because they doing maintenance work over there. I'm like, come over there. Great. I grew up in Jackson, but I've been gone for a long time. So of course I didn't know where I was going. Is that WD-40 you're using?
Well, it is not. It's called Houdini. It's a lubricant that's pretty much better than anything else.
Okay.
I was gonna tell you, let's not do the graphite anymore.
Yeah, I went to Lowe's, and that's what they told me to use.
Yeah. That's kind of a old school carryover from the 50s, 60s era. There's so many other better lubricants out there for locks.
Like, appreciate that knowledge.
All right, any more house keys while you're here? Or you got?
Yeah, let me get, that one work?
Yep.
Let me get, how much do they cost each?
They're so you're at two at $10 here, so that's 20. They're $2.75 each if you need more.
Let me get three.
3 extras.
Yes.
Okay.
That little black pin right there, and I was trying to put it back together, man, that thing, it didn't want to turn to the right direction to put the two long screws back in there. It wouldn't
Okay,
line.
so they are kind of hard, but you got to make sure it's a D shape, and you got to make sure the flat goes into the flat of the D.
Okay.
So it does have it's like a little D shape sideways.
Yeah.
So it's got to go into the flat on that side. So
Yeah.
usually I'll put the outside in. Let me rotate your latch when we get it here. This is the most valuable part of your door right now. It's this latch.
Yeah.
Because of that problem.
Yeah.
You can still get new latches though if you need them. If it goes bad. But the new lock itself still should have fit. But there's nothing wrong with this one, so no big deal.
Gotcha. I know one of those things says up or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta put it in so that's facing up. Up is up when you insert the latch and back into the door. Okay, so put it in the door with the up facing up.
You go through the D shape.
There's either way. I'm make sure whether it's in or out. This one it doesn't matter. Just make sure the D flat goes. Here it will be going this way, so we're gonna turn it there. Put it in. Your other side. Flat. It'll be going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Get it together, and the screw. It's gonna leave it kind of screwed together for you here.
Appreciate that.
Screws that came out of the latch, were they wood-looking screws, or did they have machine threads?
Machine threads.
Okay. Sometimes.
Man, I had a.
This isn't original, so it would have had the right screws, but if you try to switch them out nowadays, they come with wood screws, and people put them in there, and they don't hold.
Gotcha.
So everything's good to go.
Christmas has come early, Doctor. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. That gonna do it for you?
I sure hope so.
Okay, 3051. If you're doing a card, just tap it or insert it in that white block there. Yep, gonna work too. Okay.
Give you $1 so.
Okay, yeah. Something like that, yep.
Man, you've been a blessing in disguise. You just don't know it. Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
You too now. Take yourself.
You too. Yep, getting graphite off my hands. This one's just bugged out. The light shouldn't be on. But what I was saying, I was saying a couple of things, but I stopped. Oh, IML, sending out, I've got like 4 different orders coming from all over. One of them was that IC core, just got it yesterday. Where is it? Did I even? Yeah, it was in a box of its own. And then I got one Everest shim, which is a piece of plastic that's like, this is a little big, and it came in a box with bubble wrap by itself. It could have been put in an envelope with no protection. It probably would have been fine. Or even just a folded piece of paper for, I don't even know what stamps are, but way less than a box with bubble wrap. This is such a banner thing. Come on now, what are you doing? But what I'm wanting to know here is why the 8 is not working right now, because the 8 formerly did work. And now it's not working at all. I'm wondering if there's a... We're not going to worry about the GoPro. We don't need it because we're about to go over there and do that. Let's get the mobile comment section up and make sure my mic is switchable. Do I do... Yeah, let's do... do I want to do... Yeah, let's do mobile mic. Come here, mobile mic. Hey, anybody here use RH security hardware? They always be sending me stuff, and they do have some good prices on things. I have thought about ordering some certain commercial things from them. Ooh. But they send out flyers with some pretty good sale prices on them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Lord. Here we go. This usually does not crash anything, but you never know. It's because it's not Apple related. What was that? Not Apple related, so. Did y'all have a great weekend? Have y'all been having a good weekend so far? Did y'all have a great week? Before we go over here and me just not pay it. I had barely paid attention to the stream. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me focus in on the comments, make sure I didn't miss anything important. We're just gonna give it up on the GoPro. Which means I could have used that. Now I could use that cable for something else. Ooh, that wire's a little cold. I've got too many things in my pocket. Fucking graphite. That's better. Yep, this thing. New batteries are in here, aren't they? I believe they are. I believe we switched them out a couple of weeks ago. Shut up. I'm trying to film here. That was pressing up against my shirt. I feel like that is not conducive to a proper mic orientation. Like, I don't like this clip at all. Oh, it got me on the skin. That came close to pinching my titty. My titty's not way up there, but it came close. Alright, so let's go ahead and mobile mic switch now. Does this thing even work? Are you on? You don't appear to be on. Why aren't you connecting? You're not supposed to give us trouble. Okay. Oh, come on now. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Yeah. Oh, no, this leads back to this guy. Okay, let's move you. Oh, you know, I could actually probably let's try it here first. Let's see what happens. Okay. Why? I didn't expect this on my internal problem with the stream bingo card, but here we are. Here we are. Y'all, you should see the sheer amount of cables I've got that I dealt with this morning trying to get this shit straight. Shut up! What's up, Gumby? What's up, everybody? I didn't say hey to everybody, but hey, everybody. Let me scroll back over the comments that I can actually see. Right. Oh, I can go all the way back to the beginning. Awesome. Scan, scan, scan. Hey, everybody. What's up, Nick? Block Leisure. What's up, Access? King's Classic. Kevin K in house. Ferrero. What's up? Let's see what's going on that. That's working. That's working. Everything except the GoPro, which is still TBD. Wow, you were doing such a good job the past few days. Or the past few lives. Oh no. Had to go and start shit. So my key machine's over here. Just scanning over the comments. Ken underscore, what's up? The back of my van is rough right now, my keying area. I'm just gonna have to like literally scrape everything into some plastic bins and bring it all in, start over again. Thank you for being a courteous person. Didn't know Garmin was still a thing. Yeah, that's pretty old school. But some people like them old school things. There was not a quickset smart key cylinder, by the way, y'all. It was just a standard cylinder. I couldn't move the camera in time, but yeah, it was standards. I don't know what he was talking about with the reset thing or whatever. I think he went and bought one. So that's where he got the reset thing, and then he said, I guess was something about not having the reset, and those cylinders are from the 70s, 80s. That was when they had the heavier aluminum interior shield things. So, yeah, that was standard rekey, by the way. Jason, am I looking for antique safety glasses? You know, over the years I've had a couple of different ones of those, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Steampunk style stuff in my Amazon cart. Most of it is, pretty cheesy and cheap. I wasn't going to really invest a lot in it, but that comment made me start thinking about it. So I'm going to amp my budget for antiques. That's a good idea. But why? I don't know what I'm looking for exactly. It's like one of those things when I see it, I'll be like, that's it. That's it. Oh, 3 echo? Shit, sorry. Just noticed that. Aviator Google safety glasses. Google, Aviator Googles. Sorry about the echo. I wish they would sync up. You would think that it would sync up better. Considering it's the same effing brand. No, let's not sync. Let's make it off just a little bit so it throws the echo up. Sound's working on the desk mic. All mics are now tested or working. Okay. Now I'm going to switch from this one. So I'm turning it. And now I'm back on the mobile mic, so I'm going to go ahead and give that a little bit louder talk just to make sure. I see it spiking into the red a little bit, so adjust your mics accordingly. However, we will be messing with metal and stuff, so if that's too loud, let me know. We've got a volume adjustment here. We could crank it up a little bit. Does that help? Mobile mic's really low. Mobile mic's really low. I cranked it up on on the box a little bit. So see if that, you know what, we hadn't changed the volume output on that lately. Let's go check into it. Let's go check into it, especially since I just replugged it up. I got 300% on it, so I don't know what's going on. That was a tad better. I think we discovered the work camera microphone was much better than this one. What about that? Bring it a little bit closer to my mouth, maybe. I cannot. Sounds fine here. Still low. What's this like? Still low, damn it! Oh wait, let me turn my volume up on my phone. We'll go back there and run a dual test. That's a little bit better. All right, we'll bounce to the work camera and turn the mobile mic off. And turn this camera on. So now I don't know if this is better or worse. The camera's pretty far away, so I can't see how it would be any better. And also, is this camera even working? Who knows? I mean, if I come over here, right by the camera, obviously, you can hear me, but I don't know about over here. Like, because I'm going to be, like, moving around and doing some stuff. Okay, so now I've got which audio and video is fine. The sound is better coming from that. Okay, good. I'm gonna grab the mobile comment section. Let me pull my video up here. So this thing, I don't know what the heck's going on with this thing. Sometimes it's fine. I've got it cranked up as much as possible. It's frustrating. But I'm gonna take it off if it's not gonna work. Get off. Get off my air. And I'll make sure to not talk when I'm not around there. Camera's working, right? Okay, so I know it may be double audio, but the Mad Max glasses would work. What are you talking about, City Lock? So, cannot decode with Max C by Locktech. Cannot use cradle, cylinder does not fully insert, and cannot rotate with better push it. Throw it away. Drill it. Smash it with a hammer. The Mad Max glasses will work. Okay, I'll check them out. Note to self. I'm not going to tell. It'll probably just come up randomly on my phone now. Oh, really? The Mad Max glasses would be cool? Awesome! Yeah, they're good now, but we're gonna go back. Okay. This is behind, so I gotta wait just a minute to make sure things are working. Oh, cat going after somebody. Oh no, that's pretty high up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the comments up there. Okay. Who just white outed us? I don't see anybody white outing us. All right, hold on. How about that? Get the cameras up here. I always think comments about me having too much time on my hands is funny when I'm fucking making content to make people smile and laugh. It's just a stupid fucking comment. Alright, considering how much time I have invested in this. Alright, well, okay, let's put this right here. We need a box. Do I have a box going already? Let me grab one more plastic bin. I knew I was missing a couple of things. Alright. So, good stuff there. Beep. Very lightly used lock that I was able to sell. Yay! Oh, and I had a good one yesterday. I've had a Corbin Russ one. Let me put some gloves on. It's about to get dirty in here. I've had a Corbin Russ one. A bunch of Corbin Russ one levers. No, it was a Dorma lever. And it had the wrong interior handle. And I've been waiting. It's been sitting back there for like 4 years now. 5 years now. And I've been waiting on the day where I could use a store-run function with a two different levers. One lever on the outside. And I ran across it yesterday. So I was able to sell it. Yeah, see, you locked the key. Okay. Okay. Do Monday before we have an availability to come out. Okay, hold on just a sec. Okay, what was the name and address? Okay. We're pretty tied up Monday, but I'll give you a call Monday morning, so I can get you a late early afternoon sometime. I will give you a call Monday morning. Thanks. Okay. Since I got so much time on my hands, let me keep doing this. Where are we at? What is this guy? This was a Dorma. What was wrong with this passage guy? Where did this one come? This was a hospital lock. Okay, this was the exact one that I did. Actually, I could go switch out the handle. Look at that. I had scrap here, and I could have. Anyway, long story short is I had two different handles on it. One of them was the angle style. And literally I could have, no, I couldn't have because it doesn't have a cylinder hole. This is passage. What was going on with this guy? Something was going on with it, I think. You know, this could go in that pile of locks that I have sitting up here, where I keep certain locks thinking, hey, I want I want to disassemble it to show manufacturer flaws like I have with like the Hey Girl classroom function. But that bin is so overflowing right now. I just don't have to. I don't have the time to get to that. I guess because I have too much time on my hands. So let me grab a screwdriver. This latch looks good though. Should I keep the latch? I think the latch is okay. Yeah. When scrapping hardware, there's a couple of tools that you need. That is a hammer, and a pair of pliers, and a screwdriver. No. Shut up! Trying to film here, damn it! Alright, but what are you doing? What are you? Oh my God. It's just this is it's to be determined whether these are still brass or not. I don't know where my all brass bin is. Honestly, it's supposed to be right here. Alright, hold on, we got cars pulling up left and right. While I'm trying to find my brass bin, is that it? Maybe it. Maybe it's if there's some things in here. Yeah, that's the brass bin. Perhaps. It's been so long since I've done this. Not really. It's only been a few months, but that's a long time. Alright, what kind of lock is this guy? This is one of those shitty Corbin Rustlins. Yeah, that one's bad. Ooh, that probably was not supposed to be in there. I believe that would be a throw gone awry. Oh my God, look at that condition. You think it needed to be replaced? That is a pretty old fella. I do have this box still. That was from last time we did this. There was a time when I was supposed to send some shit out and I never did. I think I'm just going to send that to Lock Leisure because he was involved with that. It was hey, be right with you.
How you doing, man? Good. I want a couple of cutie.
One of each.
Yes. man, I really hope you got like a, you got any more land other than those?
No. Well, you said one was cloth with the designs on.
Oh, you got like sports run?
No. Yeah, that's all I got up here. I just got some of these in. They're not that sturdy. Got the string, and I got beach and dollars. That's really all I got on land. There's so many out there.
Yeah.
Hard to stock them all without devoting a whole wall to it. Alright, we got 1836 altogether.
This long key, man, they go to a 1998 Suburban. Back then, they all need to go to a 93 Silverado. So, I was hoping, I knew I was going to get at least another key made. Right. And I found them today.
Alright, it's ready for you to tap there. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to keep the gloves on. Whilst I'm here, check on a couple of things. Whilst. I'm going to get a sip of coffee, too. What's up, Sushi? We're what are we doing back there? Scrapping. Scrapping. I need to knock that pile down pretty quick. And get it out. Now that it's getting nice, it's supposed to get cold next week, but I think I'm going to load up a truckload and take it down there. Yeah. I got to get rid of some of it. Oh, a box of shit that you were involved with several months ago, like right after you joined, and like somebody won and they never replied, and then you were involved somehow and you didn't win and you forfeited it. I'm like, fuck it, just you take the box. I'll send it to you. I'm gonna box it up and cold drip. I'm not gonna talk about that because we're not drinking cold drip. We're still drinking my special coffee. Cold drip tried. They went back to their original formula, but I felt it was a little weak still. So either that or my taste. Yeah, just shut up and take it, Lock Leisure. No arguing anymore. I say that lovingly, of course. Because otherwise it's just gonna get turned around and dumped in a scrap pile. Anyway, let's go back there and finish. My nose is so cold, though. Hey, GK man, what's up? I'm just scrolling back. I saw. Oh, hey, yeah, it was Sushi. New house, what's up? Mr. Inferno, what's up? Miko, hadn't said hi to you. Hey. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Dog's getting older. Starting to get to that sad point. She came up to work yesterday. It's basically McDonald's drip coffee with shot with like extra shots in there. Oh, ah. Just irritating. Just irritating. I invest a lot of time in being stupid, right? All right, let's go back over there. Work and mic switch now. Where were we? Here we are. Okay, you go back over here. No, bring you back up. All right. This is a very flattering pose, I know. My legs spread here before you. All right, what else we got here? Ooh, oh, you know, this just came in. Fucking smart key. Oh, my screwdriver. Damn it. I have to find that guy. I haven't looked on the Home Depot site to see if they're made still or wherever wherever one gets shitty Baldwin smart key. Guess what went wrong with it? The quickset spring cage problem. Do I really need to replace it? Yeah, pretty sure you do. But we can steal the cylinder out of here. We can do that. And probably put this in brass. That's cast, that's not real brass. Maybe. What about this? What about that plate? Oh. See, he pointed out, the crap dude pointed out these little marks. I'm assuming that means it's some kind of cast-like material and wouldn't be considered the same as brass. No, this guy's peened on there right there. So, yep, just salvage the cylinder. I'm keeping an eye on the camera at the same time. Oh, is this clip not want to come out? Did y'all really? Oh no, I was about to say, ooh, I was going to be mad. I got to find a replacement one of those. If anybody cares to look, if you have another computer open, can you check to like the Home Depot? Like, how much are these stupid things? I got to find another one for a customer. Cylinder's the most valuable part of that. Got a nice thumb turn here. Had to drill this guy out. Different lock. Got a cylinder there. Well, fine, thank you. I'll take you too. Yoink! Actually, that's all aluminum. Where's my aluminum box? Yoinked another cylinder. We'll just drop it right here. Thumb turn, count dime a dozen. Who cares? Screws that. We're just gonna drop this in brass and hope for the best. Why are you running, lady? Strike plate. Was that you, Sushi, or was that Lock Leisure? Fucking hell, whoever it was. People were upset because you entered your name twice, didn't realize it was going to count, so I forfeit your winnings and stuck in the giveaways. I thought that was Lock Leisure, but that was you. Oh no, it's this box right here. They got buried because I was so confused with the whole situation that I just threw my hands up in there and was like, ah, ah. You want to devalue your pile of scrap metal? You're like, ah, there's plastic in there. This guy got switched out yesterday because it's floopy. Well, actually it's floopy and it doesn't actually engage it anymore. Ah! There we go. Break it down so it fits better. Nothing wrong with that, but I have a bunch of them, so ain't no need in keeping it. Unfortunately, it's got metal in it, so... But the thing with my scrap, guys, it's like... Alright, you just take this simple doorknob, right? There's a little bit of brass in here, but it's more metal. Hey, you. It's more metal than it is brass. So you get a mixed metal price. Mixed brass, mixed metal. But the mixed metal price is higher than I thought it would be. Like, how do they ratio it out? Like, let's say they're paying 60 cents. They're 4 cents a pound. Worth more trouble doing this. 50-ish cents a pound. Which I've already got 2 or 3 full buckets of. And then this would be the same thing, just because it has a little bit of brass on it. It's mostly scrap metal. So how does it go from 4 cents to 50, 60 cents a pound? That's what I want to know. Not that I'm complaining, but I just don't understand their reasoning. This guy, so this bolt, and I guess maybe it just evens out. I don't know. But take, for instance, that big chunk of solid brass. If we cut all this off, it's mostly brass. That's a heavy bolt. That adds, you know, quarter of a pound to your end result. And it can be sold as pure brass, or not, or just brass. I don't think they call it pure brass. I don't know. See what I'm saying? See what I'm screaming? This and this are the same weight. This has maybe 4% brass. This guy has 65% brass because of the weight of the bolt. If you take that bolt out, everything else is pretty light. It's just that heavy ass bolt. But unfortunately, it's not pure brass. If you put this in and it gets magnetized, they're going to be like, nope, you just ruined your whole pile of brass. So, mixed brass it is, I guess. Hold on. Who is the one in this other vehicle is what I want to know. Where are you going? Westlock. They're even pickier around you, Sushi. Some of them are really picky, but I've got a good scrapyard guy. It's because you tip them. If you tip them and you go often enough so that they recognize you, then you get more preferential treatment. Fuck you, Westlock. God, I hate Westlock. I mean, the cylinder's good to go in these types of boxes. Ooh, look, there's black strike plate. Screws. Even though they're old, they can still be sold. People come in here all the time with like Say somebody comes in to get this rekeyed. Can't remember why this got removed, but there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with it. There is not anything wrong with it. Where'd those screws go? Perfectly fine deadbolt. Nope. Just stay right there. All right, where was I? What do we got here? Yeah, this guy's dead. Again, old Schlag F series. That's a brass strike plate. It's old Weiser. It's got that dot in it. Magnet. That's the other thing. So brass. I don't know how this got over here, but it did. It's definitely not scrap brass, though. What time is it, y'all? We got a clock somewhere. Uh-oh, getting close to end of the day. End of the day. Let's get through it. Let's get through it. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah. How many is too many? I don't know, but I'm keeping them just the same. Oh yeah, look at that housing. That was one problem there. Interior just crumbled. That was definitely not the only problem, but it was a problem. Again, keeping a watch on the camera here. I don't know. What are you doing? This is one of those things where it's got a future video use along with all of its brothers. I'm just keeping them for now, and then when I get around to doing the thing with them, then I'll scrap the ones I don't need. All right, here we have a shitty. What do we have? Callan, super shitty lock. Not even worth giving away as a giveaway item. Callan I hate more than almost any lock besides like Amazon stuff. Amazon stuff is definitely worse. Alright, what do we got here? Sergeant. Alright, let me show y'all something. This will be pretty much the last thing we do. This was the box. And it's going to have to be where you're not getting everything in here because I'm going to have to, obviously there's no way to it's a little too much to ship. So I'll probably split it up and still give it to Sushi Food. There will be enough by the time I get done that I can just send y'all both some shit. Y'all have never gotten anything. I didn't think neither one of y'all stickers. What's your status? Talking to Sushi and Lock Leisure. Did you? I think I made a list the other week talking about people who didn't get Christmas cards. I found out I didn't update Hop Skippity's information in my systems. His card came back, so I've got it fixed now. But I don't know. Somebody, I think it was Lock Leisure. I have to look at my list, but somebody said they hadn't gotten any stickers or anything. I think it was one of the two of y'all. Ah! Wait, where'd that box go with my screwdriver stuck in it? It was a beautiful throw. Did y'all even comprehend what was happening there? Whoa. What did I do with it, y'all? Did I inadvertently just throw my screwdriver away? Lock Leisure, you got a sticker and a poker chip. Okay. Well, then I'll send you some of this shit. Both of y'all. But what happened to my screwdriver? I mean, it literally couldn't have gotten thrown in here, could it? Did it stick in the box that well? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Well. I'm worried it may have fallen in a scrap bin. I just can't see it. No, not that screwdriver. It's a small screwdriver. I threw it from across the room and it jammed into the box. But it wasn't this one. It was the one before this, which I tore into pieces. And I still don't see. Still don't see no screwdriver. Yeah, this was the sergeant, and I was gonna show y'all how to take the cylinder out pretty quick. Don't have to pick it or anything. Lost my screwdriver. Well, that's just sad. Alright, but this will be the last thing. Alright, so let me wait till my iPad catches up here. Sergeant Locke, don't bother picking these things. If you know how to take apart a chassis and put it back together, it's so much easier. In fact, I'm going to need a poker tool to do it. Do I have one in here? Dude. And then you're going to be like, well, yeah, you can take it apart, but you can't put it back together. Yeah, you can put it back together. It's just like a Schlage A series. Boop. Boop. Hold your springs. Make sure they don't disappear. Boop. Yoink. Oh, we got a backwards broken spring there, feels like. I couldn't remember what was wrong with this one other than it was doing something funny. What did I do with the poker? Now's when you need your little flathead. The curse of the flatheads, they keep disappearing. So usually you can actually take this guy, and you don't even have to do this, but take that guy. It's kind of hard to do in this angle. Okay, that didn't work on it, so then you just come in here, wedge your screwdriver in there a little bit, or sometimes you can actually take the I have a punch in my truck to do this. It doesn't hurt it. This is not a great punch, obviously. Let's see if I can push it. I may have to go get a bigger poke tool to do this. And also this lock is broken, so that may be a problem. May actually be holding it up because it's twisted out of position here. But usually there's just enough flex for you to push in and pull it off. Right, there it is. It's just the position that I'm holding it. Like literally it'll push in. And now that that's done, you can reassemble it. Which I would do, but I'm not going to waste my time on it because it's a junk clock. So, just goes back together, just like a Schlage A series, and you salvage your cylinder and you can shim it. It actually takes longer to shim these effers sometimes than it does to do that. According to list price, that's a $100 cylinder right there. And a handle that cannot be scrapped is all metal because of this stupid stuff in here. Those handles get thrown away. Alright, y'all. Let's pack this up. We done for the day. That's actually a decent latch still. Sergeant latches are actually pretty expensive. I can get somebody by. But you know what? Honestly, better not be who I think it is. Honestly, I don't know what I'm honestly about. Oh, if the latch goes bad on a Sergeant, it's probably time. Honestly, it's probably time to get rid of the Sergeant. Period. Dog hair. What is this? Ooh. There's that control deadbolt that Joe Douglas sent me keys for. I was looking for this to show Kim yesterday. That other tool that you need if you're Jason and you give away cylinders to certain people who win certain contests, you gotta have a quick set tool to strip it down. There ain't no reason, those of you who like picking locks and stuff, don't need all the. Oh, this guy's shoved up in here. What in the heck's going on here? Crunchy. Well, this was supposed to be a quick thing. Yoink out. Plastic doodad. Just to get the cylinder out of it. I don't really see the value of a quick set cylinder though, but I guess some people do. Where'd that box go? Shit. Get that fat screw. Whoever that is in my spot better not be who I think it is. Reliable. Oh. You're starting to see more of the reliable stuff popping up. This is like the new. This is like the new Defiant, the new cheap shit. That uses blister packs. Oh, we've done so good, y'all. Let's keep going a little bit. Oh. That's that old Westlock guy. I think that's just going to get scrapped. Actually, I'm going to take this pin out. It's actually the most valuable part of that. Look at this. This is one closer I will not be saving. How in the heck can something get that bad? And it's an actual Clarksdale, Mississippi closer. You know, if I was like that channel that did, it's being held by rust right here. If I was that channel that did restoration, I'd like sandblast it. I'd sandblast it. But why? Okay. God, that's so heavy. Farewell, old fella. There's the matching deadbolt. Shitty ass deadbolts too. Cylinder. Anybody want a cylinder? Oops. Great. Now this is brass. Yeah, maybe. Is that brass? Let's see. Or let's see if I can strip it down. I should have probably saved these little screws for something. A very short screw may come in handy. Ooh. Let me go grab a file, see what this is. I think they make the claim on their website that it's brass. I mean, it looks white to me. Oh, you know what? Fuck you, Westlock. I wonder what's going on with this guy. I honestly think this is a, I know what this was. This was the Amazon batteries. Sir, have you been using Amazon batteries in it? Nope. But you know what? Everything else is good besides the connections. I'm going to carefully put this guy back together. I have a strong feeling if I clean out all this corrosion and do a little maintenance on this guy, that there won't be anything wrong with it. So this will be the last task. How about that? Because we've gotten well, a couple more boxes and then we're done. We got a little long. What time is it? 1 o'clock. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Look at that. We even got corrosion underneath here. I feel like I could pull these electronics off, clean up that corrosion, double check the wiring, and should be good. Shit. Forgot to put that on there. Hold on. Let me start over.
Love you. Have a good weekend.
Bye, dear. Nope. Hey, have y'all noticed something with the new versions of these? They don't have the, they don't have this on there anymore. So there's no indication for you to make sure, or at least a couple that I've run across the past few times. If nothing else, this will make a good... Oh shit, I put that on the wrong side. This will make a good lock death video. But to make a proper lock death video, which I do have some of those coming out, I'm going to be mixing them into other videos. It needs to be working just to make it even sadder. Well, let's get a new cylinder in it. And actually, this guy, that's the cylinder stabilizer. Came out of there. Obviously came out of there. Where's the other screw though? There it is. Hold on, let me get all this together. And, I'm sure a part or a piece will come in handy for something one day. Be like, oh, you need a new back housing because you unscrewed it and lost it? Okay. I got one right here. Nope, that's the wrong screw. But it's always fun to have a huge pile of electronic locks as well. And you know what I'm going to do? Where am I going to put this to keep it together? Ah, I know what I can do. I can just attach it to this guy. That makes sense. There we go. Alright, last but not least. that's bolt grease. That's still good. Did you know that no door closers come with this type of mounting screw? Now you do. What's this? There's a lot of debris in here. This looks like it may have been a fresh install. Get a strike plate. Well, thank y'all for helping me do this today. I'm going to be very happy come Monday when I come in and this pile has been reduced some. I'll be like, awesome. Rebore, not a fresh install. Looks like a rebore. Rebore! What's this? This was a bunch of locks that I figured could be put up as cheapy. Ugh, real cheapy. Look at this slag. Look how big it is. It was huge. This all came off one house. That could be resold. Put that right there. Should it be? Probably not, but all that cost me is a setup key and a couple of minutes rekeying it. $5 or $7. There's a double cylinder that looks perfectly good. Ace Hardware. Quality stuff right there. Yeah. I'm coming. Yeah, see, lock and key. Are there any letters or numbers on the other side? But if it has our number on it, we probably have them. Yes, ma'am, we have plenty. Yep, we have plenty. Yep, we have plenty. Yep, we have plenty. Those, depending on which one you get, is either $325 or $375. Actually, $330 or $4. We're in Fondren across from Walker's Drive-In. Walker's Drive-In on State Street, right at the corner of Mitchell and North State Street. All right. Thank you. I mean, it's kind of rusty, but it's still good. This Schlage guy, I don't even know why I kept it. The only unique thing about it is it's a big old footprint, but other than that, it's still the same shitty. deadbolt it always was. Nothing like an Amazon lock. You know, you have a shit Chinese lock whenever they send a dust cup with the screws on it. Yeah. Cylinders are good though, so we'll strip them down. How about that? Throw it in the pile. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'm sick. I keep too much shit. Should have brought my electric screwdriver for this whole task, y'all. I have not. I hit every one of them. Okay, that's mixed, and then this is pure. Yay. Alright, let me go glare at this guy that just pulled in. And I'm back on the front mic. Because it's past time to go, isn't it? And we've got two couples sitting out here, like they're both wanting to run off. So before I finish up, let me just glare at them for a minute. Coffee cold, so I'm going to go throw me a ninja thing on. I'll split up that box and send it to Lock Leisure and to Sushi. We do have a sticker run going out. There's only one sticker. Maybe in a couple of weeks before everybody gets them there. What do you mean I need a new door closer? Nah, that was rough. Hey, when did y'all get those badges instead of wrenches? How old is that? Have y'all had those badges, or did that just change? I thought it was wrenches. It used to be wrenches, didn't it? Confusing. Okay, they're both backing out. Probably only because I came up here and sat here and stared at them. Today is when that changed. When you move the bin with the tools, hopefully I'll find my screwdriver. But not to go back on the comments to see. But did anybody see the screwdriver go? Thoop. Yeah, I threw it from right here in front of the TV, our normal throwing spot. And yes, I meant for it to go backwards like that. Either which way, if that would hit you in the forehead, it would hurt like hell. But I did aim for that box. The ninja stuff. Ah. Noticed it yesterday. Okay, so it's not just me. Nick's like, yeah, go clean your van. I gotta go do that too, so I can't really yell at you to go clean your van. I'd be like, Jason, go clean your fucking van. All right, let's disassemble. Where's that screen? It's the worst time of day, but it's the time of day that we have to all come to. Lock force, disassemble. That's not part of it. It's too hard to turn off. You heard it hit the floor. No, it didn't hit the floor. It hit the box. I just don't know where it is now. Probably we're going to end up scrapping it. However, since I do take out, and because I can't, those garbage cans are too heavy as they are, so I'm going to have to remove like the top quarter of each one of them into another garbage can so that I can physically lift them to dump them out. I can lift them, but I'm old and feeble, so I don't want to hurt my back and be walking around like this just for some freaking 4 cents a pound stuff. Anyway, long story short, it's like 700 or 800 pounds back there. I'm just gonna have to go. I've been kind of waiting to get another batch of. What have I got over here? A quarter bucket of everything. I got a quarter bucket of keys. I got a quarter bucket of. Yeah. What I'll probably do to beef this one up is I've had some solid brass doorknobs sitting back there that I haven't wanted to scrap, but it would really boost up the worth. Like, I don't want to take all scrap down there for 4 cents a pound and do all that work for freaking $20. So I always wait and kind of get enough brass to make it worthwhile. If I'm not going down there and coming back out with like $80 to $180-ish at most, that'd be super nice. That'd be a lot of brass. It's just not worth the time. At that point, I'd rather just call somebody and say, hey, are you a scrap metal guy? Can you bring some buckets and you can take all this? Those guys probably would have time to separate it a little bit more, but yeah, it's hardly worth the time for me to do it. If I was doing it full time, probably, but I'm not. Everything's dangerous. You know that. Everything's dangerous in the CA. Alrighty, y'all. Let's get out of here. Y'all have a great weekend. I appreciate you tuning in. And, yeah, I've got so much stuff filmed, and I haven't had time to put anything out. So, channel's kind of lagging with video uploads right now. Hopefully, I'll correct that over the next few days. I've had time to shoot out some stupid shorts, but, you know. That's just because I have plenty of time on my hands. Y'all have a great weekend. Appreciate you being here, and we'll catch you next time.